Hi, Emily. My name is Adam. Thanks so much for your contribution to our class discussion. I really appreciated your thoughts as you were working through the material and kind of your application. A couple things that I found really helpful as a good reminder, just kind of honed in areas that maybe I didn't see as clearly myself in the reading. But I really specifically liked the question of how a theory is helpful, or having a grounded theories as a counselor is helpful for us as counselors if we're approaching a client who has a situation or life circumstance or something that we might be unfamiliar with. And instead of feeling ill-equipped or not able to be helpful, having an approach that we can work through and feel confident in allows us to be competent in our job in helping someone, even if we can't say, oh, I feel really comfortable, I've been through this, or I've helped many people with this situation, that we can walk into any client meeting knowing that we have the tools and the approach to help someone from wherever they're coming from. And maybe even perhaps a thought for you is even to say, being well-grounded in theory, when you come into those situations that perhaps you know enough to know that you need to bring in maybe an advisor or consult with someone, maybe even at a time for a client to say, I know enough to know that a better fit for this client's situation, the skills or the experience might be something else that maybe you've been practiced with. And so knowing that well for ourselves is great. Another thing that I really liked that you pointed out is our theory helps us kind of hone in on a specific problem, helping identify that problem. Because a client isn't coming just to chit-chat, but to really say there are things going on, and a theory helps us perhaps even get beyond what a client might say on the surface, but ask those really good questions that helps them work through self-discovery so we can get to a place where we can really put some plans in action that will help them become healthier and feel more whole. So I really appreciate your thoughts. Something just hearing how you approach and your thought, what you're thinking is just, what would you do even if you had a theory that you feel really comfortable with? Like, what would your first step be if you felt really out of your depth with a situation? And again, we should be able to interact with almost anything, but when even the theory kind of comes up against the wall, like what kind of theory would you then use to identify whether or not it's a really good fit that you could be as helpful as you'd like to be. But overall, great job. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much.